G-thoughtz.
Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou?
November 1st, 2025. I feel like something's coming. But I can't put my finger on it if it's like for me, the X, or the lowercase x, or like everyone I know, the capital X, like all of us. Even the world, who knows? I feel like something's coming. And the last time, and by the way, I just heard a couple of police cars zooming down the street ahead of me on the other side of this wooded area. I could see through it, and I could see them flickering through the trees, going somewhere. I know it wasn't here. Hopefully, it never will be again, like it was on October 1st, 2024. The last time that I felt like something was coming, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I didn't quite feel it coming in October. I felt it months earlier. And that didn't end up too well for me. But in some ways, it opened up my eyes as the light just went on across the way. Yeah, I saw the light. And it was an incredibly important and revelatory moment for me. Expand my consciousness a little bit outside of my own acts and kind of start feeling the world around me a little bit better. After I was contained in a small jail cell and I guess I was refused the ability to have my freedom for 3 hours. And it changed everything. It changed my entire perspective on life. But that was a little over a year ago. November 1st, 2025. I feel like something's coming, but I don't feel like it's just for me. I feel like it's for them. I just can't figure out who they are and what the origin of this energy is. And if you're following me up until this point, thanks for listening. I know this is these are audio poems. These are audio diaries. These are audio journals. These are just me opening up my mind and like the tap into a maple tree. Let the gold out, or the amber. Let all the sweetness out, as long as it takes. And leave it unfiltered. We want it as close to nature as possible. Welcome to the G-thoughtz. That's what I do. Hi. And I feel things. I feel energies. I've said this before, and some people don't find it crazy. They actually say they've done it themselves. I've stood next to and actually sat crisscross applesauce right beside a maple tree, a Japanese maple tree here in my yard, and noticed a change in the resonance underneath my feet and my butt when I was sitting crisscross. And I swear to God, I was channeled in with the tree, as if I could talk to it. I know I can't talk to it. That's the thing. You kind of telepathically connect somewhere on the energetic level. And I feel things. No, my knees don't hurt when the weather comes in, but my brain starts to fry when the sun departs and nighttime happens. I call it happens because it feels like a moment where things change. The moon comes up. I feel a different resonance. It's not the same. And I find myself needing the sun more and more every day. And now, tonight, we're going to have to turn back the clock. So I'm going to get an hour less sun. It's like, oh my God. Are you serious? I think the sun is scheduled to go down at 4:51 p.m. For God's sake. That means I'd have to wake up at like 4:30 p.m. or a.m., excuse me, to get all the sun I need. Freudian slip there? Yeah, I'm doing the math in my head too. Yeah, you don't need much sun, thankfully. I just try to suck in as much as I can, get in all that energy, but at least 10 minutes every day. And then the rainy days, that's notwithstanding. So the reason why I pushed this button was I needed to get some energy out because I feel some more energy coming in. I'm starting to figure shit out. I'm starting to see patterns in the world around me, the world outside of me. and the world that is all around me. Did I say that already? Just everywhere. I'm feeling it coming from everywhere. Energy's coming from all places, from the news, from the internet, from me walking the streets, kind of reading the room, so to speak, of how people interact with each other, how they stand next to each other, how they guard themselves from one another. And no one's authentic anymore, not even me. Well, this is as close as I come, ladies. I just stay quiet. I sit back now. That's not authentic. That's not me. I need to share my energy. That's why I come and do this. Because I need to perform without performing. Just let it out, like the maple syrup. And if you made it this far, then man, you must be a fan. Or you must be me. Hi. I have to listen back to all these, obviously. So sometimes the message is for myself. Sometimes it resonates and bounces off and echoes to somebody else listening to this. Hi. Thank you for listening. But I gotta go. I got a cigarillo in my left hand, and I've got a cell phone in the other. Only one of those things I could put to my mouth, and only one of those things I could light up verbally. Hopefully that's sprung a leak in your mind, or a fire. Now I'm getting corny. Listen, I gotta go. What? Take a leak. Bye.